Hey guys, Pater here, and I wanted to let you guys know about some changes coming up to the YouTube channel content. Most of it temporary, but a few things that are going to be permanent changes. Don't worry, we are not subtracting, we are only adding or moving or whatever. So let me explain that to you. First off, I'm going to be off-grid from March 11th through April 5th. That's to spend some time over spring break hanging out with my boys while they have school off, and then to go on a trip with my wife Holly for 2 weeks to celebrate our 20th anniversary. We actually have been married for 21 years now, but it took about a year to get this trip planned. But anyway, that's something we've very much been looking forward to, and it just so happens that it lands when we're gonna, have another week off as well. So that's 3 weeks total. I'm gonna be really not able to be reached through any kind of online communication platforms, email or YouTube comments. I'm not going to be checking any of that stuff for 3 weeks. And so I appreciate your patience as I'm taking that time. During the rest of March and early April, content will look different temporarily, but we'll also have one permanent change. Let me talk about the temporary stuff first. Essential Issues Weekly will post next Tuesday, March 14th, but it's going to be on hiatus after that until April 11th. And don't worry, I'm going to catch up on reacting to comics from that off-grid period. Maybe I'll just have one or two that are a little longer, something like that when I come back. I'm not sure exactly how yet, but I definitely plan to kind of play catch-up reacting to comics on the Ultra tier of the DC Universe Infinite service. So yeah, that'll be back April 11th after one more posting next Tuesday, the 14th. This Friday, my review of the movie Megan will be posted. I've already recorded it, but there will be no TV or movie reviews on Fridays until April 7th. That's when I think the next one's going to land. It's probably going to be my review of Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves, which sadly comes out in theaters while I'm going to be overseas and with a packed schedule and not able to watch it. So I'm kind of sad that I'll be just a little late to the party on that one, but I imagine that will be the first review that I put up when I get back, and that should land on the CGC YouTube channel on April 7th. Until then, on Fridays, I am going to post topical videos that are taken from conversations with patrons, each about 20 minutes or so long, that you guys will hopefully enjoy. I enjoyed kind of selecting some of those for you guys. In Search of Truth, our Bible study series, it is going to post once more on March 13th, but then it'll be on hiatus until sometime in April. I thought about trying to cram and put some stuff together, but I just if I'm not able to really do quality work on that, that in particular, I like to, if it's going to be an actual study segment, I want to really take my time and make sure that I'm able to do responsible exegesis and interpretation of Scripture. So that's going to be taking a hiatus for a little bit, but sometime back in April, it's going to be a major priority to get back on track with that. Let's see here. The Christian Geek Central podcast, not really relevant to the YouTube channel as much, but it's still going to post every Friday. And it's going to have some exclusive content on there that would have just taken too much work to make video versions of as well. So if you feel like, oh, I'm not getting quite what I wanted, from CGC during the time that I'm away, the podcast episodes that I've already recorded them and edited them, and they are super long. They're very long. They are epic length. I think two of them are both longer than any episode I've done before, possibly. But those are going to be special episodes covering my all-time favorite movies, shows, video games, and tabletop games. I didn't put a particular cap on that. I just hit record and I just went off talking glowingly about things in those categories that systematically, but very glowingly and at length. I did put timestamps in though, so you can skip around if you want, but I didn't hold back. And then also, so that's going to be 2 of the episodes of the podcast while I'm gone, and there'll be one special episode featuring kind of a best of clips show, if you will, of the best content from the past that has featured my wife when she has joined me for a couple of reviews, and there'll be an encore of the really in-depth, very personal interview that I had with her about a year ago, and all of that I thought would just be kind of a fun way to coincide with our celebration of our anniversary as we are away. So you guys in spirit can celebrate our marriage if you want about the same time that we are. Let's see here. 3 more videos we'll be posting in the Summer Insanity 2022 live stream series. That live stream, of course, was from last summer, and I've been putting it up in 1-hour installments. And then that kind of pattern of putting up those installments of previous live streams kind of sequentially is no longer going to be happening at the Christian Geek Central YouTube channel. This is the permanent change that I alluded to earlier. Now, those tabletop game and video game segments of previous live streams are going to move to a new channel, a new CGC, still branded as a CGC channel, but a new channel that's going to come sometime, I think, in late April, and that decision was made in talking to someone that is much more knowledgeable than I am about how the YouTube algorithm and just basic principles of marketing and stuff like that work, so that it can kind of bring the CGC YouTube channel a stronger focus, which will work better with the YouTube algorithm and hopefully help more of the intended audience of Christian Geek Central content find it. And so that's what that move is about, but that content isn't going to stop altogether. It's just taking a break for a few weeks while I'm away and then getting my ducks in a row as I get back. And then it's going to resume on a new channel specifically for archived live stream gameplay videos of tabletop games and video games where I'm also interacting with you guys and stuff. So I'll have more information about that as we get closer to it. So starting sometime in April, just to kind of review, the new YouTube weekly publishing schedule will be for the main channel, the In Search of Truth Bible Study on Mondays, Essential Issues Weekly on Tuesdays, and then movie or TV reviews on Fridays. And that should be pretty consistent every week. Every once in a while, as you guys know, sometimes one of those things, falls through the cracks because of whatever might be going on, but that is going to be, that's going to be the rule. I will still post game reviews, whether that's video game reviews, which would be the case most of the time, or the odd tabletop game review. Those will still be on the main CGC channel, and I'll just post them when I have one to post. Up till now, since I kind of was seeing Thursdays as like the video game content or the gaming content day, then sometimes if I had a review ready to go on Tuesday, I would hold on to it and put it up on Thursday just to kind of coincide with that schedule. But now I'm not beholden to that schedule anymore, so when I have a tabletop game review or a video game review to post, as soon as it's ready, I'll just post it on the CGC channel. I anticipate that there will also be one new tabletop gameplay video and one video game gameplay video going up every week on the new channel, again, taken from previous live streams. But I think I'll be able to be pretty consistent. So right now I'm thinking either on Tuesday or Wednesday would be when the tabletop content goes up, and then I'm thinking on Thursday probably would be when the video game gameplay segments go up. So and that'll be on the new channel. So the total content that you're used to getting from me is not decreasing, even though a couple things are being moved to a new channel. In fact, my content output has grown a bit recently with the addition of Essential Issues now being a weekly series. I'm not ready to announce the name of that new gameplay channel yet, but I plan to do that about a week before it launches, again sometime in April, and then you'll certainly be hearing about it for a while after that, with easy links going from the main YouTube channel to that other channel so you can find it easily anytime. Finally, Summer Insanity will be returning this year, and I will be launching that campaign sometime in April with a live stream planned for sometime in late May at this point. So thank you for your patience as things are a little bit different for a few weeks as I kind of figure out how I'm making this transition. I think I've got most of the details sorted out in my mind. I will definitely look forward to getting back in the saddle after enjoying some time with my wife, and I'm also looking ahead in anticipation of how some of these changes I think might help CGC grow and allow me to do more and to do it better in the years ahead. In the meantime, enjoy pre-recorded Pater throughout the rest of March, and I will look forward to connecting with you guys again in early April. Thanks. Bye-bye.
ChristianGeekCentral.com